Why don't we just take off and oh shoot. So I'm streaming here, guys. Has it caught up with me? Let me see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me see if I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming. All right. Let's go. Let's get it, big dog. DB, you're in. Let me let the you were at Wall Street sizing up, sponsored by StockTrade.tips. Just getting set up here for the power hour. If you don't know what the power hour is, it is the wildest hour of trading besides the opening bell. So strange things happen. We like to bet on some rockets that we find in the market. We bet some beer and pizza money, and we go to work, right? That's how we do it. And I am trying to find, trying to get up here, guys. I'm sorry. I was a little late getting in. I actually went to work out today before this, seeing what the funds are buying. And then I am knocking this out. And let me get back on my streaming page. Boom. And here we are. Let's go. Let's do what we came here to do. I got some news today. So in between us chasing rockets, we are going to talk about Dick's. Dick's just had some, Dick's, right? Dick's Sporting Goods, that is. And do I even have Robinhood up? I was doing some research with Robinhood because it was quick. Let me jump over here. Let me pump it up for you guys, and we will get started. Sorry I'm so freaking late today. We had some good calls yesterday. EVLV, BOXL, and during the day, intraday this morning, we called LFMD. I know that Steven made about 4%. It might have gone even more. G Wayne, we're glad you're here. Mercy, let's get it. All right, if you guys see something, you got to let me know. Now I've got about 327 stocks here that I've got to run through. So if you see something, DATS looks like it might turn up. No, it's already turned down. But if you see something, guys, you've got to let me know. All right, because I cannot spot these. What is this one? It's got enough juice in it. I might buy one of this one. Look at STAF. Again, guys, don't bet the house. Today is a green day, so if you want to bet a little more, wouldn't be the worst idea. Again, yesterday, what did we earn? Like $5, right? Look at Sins. Oh, I love this stock. This is, guys, I'm not telling you this is a long-term stock, but it's a good short-term 60-day to 90-day stock. Let's just buy a half of here, and we'll keep on rolling. I like how Robinhood's done something different. They're telling you what you should get, what price you should get, and if you're okay with that. So it looks like they're trying to help you with the slippage issues, right? Which is good. It's a good sign. Before we even get rolling here big time, I'm on FinViz. It does look like the Dow stocks are starting to sell off. The NASDAQ stocks, which are 90% of what we'll look at, looks like they're grinding, right? But it looks like it's very volatile. The VIX was under 20. I didn't see where it was today, but it's not far under 20. S&P looks like it might be rolling over as well. So just so you guys know, the macro is very important. If you're trading, you need to know directionally which way that you are trading these stocks. Hood, this is a complete pullback off of Hood. So Hood, as you know now, is a crypto stock. I'll go back through the cryptos that I talked about yesterday. Not much has changed. So if you missed the crypto and where in the price targets where you need to get bullish at, stay tuned, right? Because we will go through them as I roll through our first slot machine pool here. Let's get it rolling. Look at GLNG just grinding. It's about to break even for the day and grind on up. APT is grinding up 5. I think APT at one point was a meme stock too, guys. It's always a stock to watch. WTI grinding. Got some good grinders through here. Ones that we've seen. BKTX. I know that's a biotech. Can't tell you specifically what their drug is, though. What are we seeing, guys? Anything at all? If you got questions, ask the questions. I'll get to them as soon as I can. PRTS, great grinder of 3.5% today. That's parts. That is auto accessories, as we all know, because parts, you know. Parts are parts. All right, let's talk about Dix while I'm rolling through here. Dix just did this. They just announced a special dividend. So if you're in that stock, congratulations. You just got a special dividend of $5.50. I don't know when that's going to be paid out, but it's going to be this year from what I'm seeing. And they raised their actual dividends, their quarterly dividends to $1.75. That is huge. Now, so actually fact check me on that. $1.75 for the year, I think. But that was raised, I believe that's a 20% hike, right? So if you're in Dix, DCKS, I believe is what it is. In fact, let's look. DCKS, is it? No, hang on. Dix, come on. Doesn't like Dix. DKS. DKS. Clearly, I'm not long in Dix, but you can clearly see why. And they're doing a share buyback of $400 million. So congratulations, your stock is about to blow up if it hasn't already today. In fact, let me just check something really quick. DKS, they're at an all-time high today. Look at that, 14%, straight across the board, boom. If you're in that stock, what's it done in the last 3 months? Just grinding up. It's up 174% in 1 year. Nice little stock to hold long-term as well. I think that ARK has some of their stock. Let me roll this real quick, guys, to find us some rocks. We got to get rolling here. But we got ILUS. Everybody following along. Robinhood doesn't have that, man. ILUS. Are you sure? Mercy, is that the ticker, or you did you mistype, my man? Let me know, because Robinhood does not support that one, which sucks. Means I'll have to go to a different one. I don't have time for that. But if you can get on that, man, take a shot today, because the markets right now, at least at the NASDAQ, the ones that we are looking at, are directionally bullish. I do see some that are turning over, which just means they've lost momentum for the day. If you want to know what that term means, turning over means that it's lost the momentum, and it is now probably heading sideways or slightly down. That is a very, very bad sign. So I would be, for me, with all the chop in the small and mid caps, you want to take profits, right? Overnight risk, I get it on the swing trades. HTI. It just turned. Let me watch that one though. 0.2. I'm just gonna watch this one. Yeah, what is with the Robinhood and telling me exactly what I'm going to get it at? That's nice to know. Even though it's a market trade. Is this where I was? PIRS grinding 6% up today. Nice. I'm literally just going through stocks now, guys. It's been, SNGX Rocket. Let's go. I'm taking 5. SGNX. Let's see what that can do. It's a true penny stock, right? What was that? 95 cents. A true penny stock. Now understand, pennies have come a long way. A penny stock used to be under $1, then they raised it to 5, and now it's up to, I believe, a penny stock now is classified as anything below 7. So that is what is a penny stock now. Did I see some XERS taking off? Take a chance on that bad boy. If you think it's a grinder. Let's see what is with that. Is odd. Does anybody know? What's up, James? How you doing, brother? We are we got the cocaine and strippers rolling now, so we are pulling the slot machines. SGNX is one we just took a 5-share position in a true penny stock at 95 cents, I believe, or 97 cents, whatever it was. Let's look at ARC today. Is that ARC? ARC's up slightly today. What was the one? Alt grinding, ALT grinding, guys. That was a meme stock at one point as well. VBIV up 3 grinding. We just came to the end. Cardoff up 10%. Cardoff, guys, you want to own that one. I actually have that long term. I've got exposure through ARC. That's one of their top 10 holdings, CRDF. Even MicroStrategy's up today. It started the, in fact, let's look real quick. The crypto market, I know that Bitcoin as today, if you mark today as, oh yeah, it's about to hit 49. Guys, it got down to 47.5, so it's up 1,500. You got to love them apples, baby. Let's keep rolling. That's my Twitter. I don't know what I was trying to do here. Here, I'm gonna do something. All right, let's go back to the Rockets. Anybody else seen anything? Mercy, it's right, bro. Up about 400% over the past week. Nice. I just don't have it, Mercy. Damn it. Sorry, brother. But that is great. CPE. We had CPE yesterday or the day before. Yep. God, it's crushing it. Nice grinder. This is G-Wayne, this is what we like to call a grinder, right? Now, if this were to turn up sharply, let me know. All right. We have to look at the last couple sessions of crude, and this is what I give on the channel every staff going parabolic here. Let's see, did I jumped on one. Let's add another share and see, hopefully it doesn't pull back here. Crude is up the last 8 sessions from what I can tell. It may have pulled back yesterday some during the day, but as far as finishing the day, I believe so. It's up to like 67, 68, right? I was on a call this morning. If it hits 67, you want to get bullish. If crude hits 76, you want to get bullish. And what I mean by that is not just the price of crude, but you want to get bullish on all the crude stocks. Right now, you could be bullish now, and you've done extremely well. But looking at the chart, I'm going to get very bullish at 76, right? It's not going to be very good for our pocketbooks as far as gas goes, but you're going to make that up in the stock market. As we talked about yesterday, anybody else OTC? I'm on it. What's with the... Oh, yeah, Mercy. It's on the OTCs, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I thought that was the ticker. Oh, Frey. We're going parabolic. It's got to make the intraday high. It's right there at it. But I bet it turns back, but I'll bet a third of a share that it doesn't, which is a 1 in 10 chance. FREY, guys. Again, to have a rocket, you got to beat the intraday high, and it started out the day at 910. It sits right now at 908 per our great friend Robin Hood. So I bet it gets turned back, but if it doesn't, at least we got some exposure there. What are we looking at? XERS is turned down. Yeah, you know what? That's a grinder though. We'll keep that one for now. It's down a percent. We'll keep it. Oops. Yeah, somehow it's telling me I've got MMAT shares because I took a shot when they were buying out Torch. Steven, you know this story. And somehow I'm due some shares, I'm due some a nice divvy when that divvy finally hits. Was supposed to be, I don't know, like 5 months ago now, and has not hit. And I don't think I'm due that because I pulled out prior to the divvy date. So I don't know why Robinhood's got the VISL's grinding today. It's up 2.5, but it's grinding. A lot of good grinders today. It's good day to be in the market, guys. On green days like this, you got to get in the market, right? When things are directionally bullish, you got to get in the market, right? I'd wait, clearly our rules still apply. Wait to trade, but make sure we are green. And then directionally, most of these stocks are looking bullish. Some are turning over now, but from the O opening bell until now, most are grinding. And you'd love to see it. You'd love to see it. All right, what else I got? Got a lot of chop. We talked about, look at support again. Here we go again. This thing, guys, let me tell you where we found support.com at first. On swaggy stocks. If you don't use swaggy stocks, you need to use swaggy stocks. Look at that. It's number one. It's been number one for it'll drop back to like 5 or 6 or 7, and boom, it's number one again. Atosa, number 2. Atosa have a hell of a day. Atosa Therapeutics, what has moved up today? Zome's having a heck of a day as well. It's moved up. ELOX, I don't know what it's doing today, but it's moved up. HEPA has moved up. Again, these, you want to get above the 3 and 5% mentions. So ADTX is having a hell of a day as well. But that literally swaggy stocks, you can look and see if something has moved up quite a bit. It is probably, don't turn down on me. I just bought you. It's gonna pull back on me. You just watch. Let me get this. Let me slingshot this thing real quick because we got to get down to the bottom of these 300 stocks. PCT is picking up some speed, guys. As a grinder, I don't think it turns into a rocket, but it certainly looks like it possibly could. Parts still grinding up at 4%. Let's pull in this lever. SGNX looks like it's still grinding. I'm down 62 cents, guys. Not a good day. Just kidding. Sometimes you do have to stay with these stocks. So just to let you know. Also, I did go through here. So I probably have the 320 plus stocks now. I did go through here and I cut down on the low volume stocks, right? So you can see kind of low volume is because it gets boxy, right? 258, actually 136. We'll keep it. But I did this last night when I was a little bit tired and I was watching Hard Knocks to boot. All right, we talked about DICS today. Congratulations if you're in DICS. China IPOs. Gensler came out today. They're going to do far more enhancement of disclosures for the China IPOs. That means that China IPOs, China stocks that have been in the tank the last two days have absolutely pumped. But as far as the IPO goes, and this is something that I'm totally behind, completely behind, because if you haven't watched the China Hustle, you need to go watch the China Hustle. It was produced by Mark Cuban. You will see what China is trying to do to U.S. investors. Literally bankrupt them, right? I'm not talking about the mega caps. I'm not talking about the large caps. But the small and mid caps, you need to go watch the China Hustle. It is worth 2 hours of your time, I promise you. And then come back and tell me you're still investing in small to mid-sized China stocks, right? Or China IPOs, right? Because I can promise you, your opinion will change. But again, we're here to make money, but I just don't see, hopefully support can continue to move up. Does anybody see any more that I'm missing on here? I'm moving fast. FAMI had some really good news that you can tell there. Sorry, Farmy, but it's FAMI. It's kind of a grinder. That looks like it might actually turn. Let's just buy a share. It's 40. It's a true penny stock at 40 cents. So why not take a chance on this? Why am I seeing red? Totally turned down. I got a full pullback on XERS, and that's what's happening, guys. There is some chop. Wow, this is not good. What is going on with? Are we turning over? Yes, we are turning over, guys, completely. So watch your downside. Watch your downside in stocks that you're up on. I'm down 3% in this one. I got to sell off. Wow, got to get out of that. Sell off. Maybe it'll turn back up. I'll find it again. SEN. It's complete. Wow, that sold off. That's a quick sell off, guys. That's not a pullback. That's a sell off, right? What else am I losing? I'm down 93 cents. That's far from that's a full directional pullback. We are going bearish and we are taking profits. That's what that is saying. Literally, pullback, and we're going to take some profits. Now here I might stick with that one for a little while longer. We'll just let those do some work. But again, guys, we are directionally, for the most part, we're turning over, and we are losing momentum on a lot of stocks. Even the stocks that were red are even deeper red today. So that is not a good. I'm seeing China stocks that are down. EVLV is down. This is one that I called. It was up when it came out, and then it's just gone to crap. So it was a good call, and then whatever happened. That's the thing with the insider trades, and we do look at the insider trades. Let's go over there just really quick. Riley expiration, but that's on the 16th. You don't want to look at that one. LOVE, I would look at the CEO, 23% on the 25th at 350. He's still under this. That's probably a good trade. LOVE, look at that one. And CTG, I think that's not a new one, but it's one that I would look at. Just letting you guys know that's openinsider.com. It's one thing to look at them. It's another thing to know to invest in them. There's certain things you got to look at. A lot of those are their options being exercised, their amended insider report, insider SEC reporting. So you've got to understand what you're looking at. Then you got to go see if the stock is pumped. Is it directionally bearish? Is it directionally bullish? What is it? Is it a good stock? Is a stock I'm going to keep for intraday? Is this a stock that I'm going to keep for 3 days, right? So if it's directionally bullish for the last 3 days, you may want to stick with it, guys. We are turning over a lot here. A lot of the grinders that I saw. So here's what I'd like you to do, guys, or here's what I'm going to do. Let me just say it that way: is I am going to, if I were in some of these stocks, I would be looking at taking profits today. You can always jump back in tomorrow. You've got zero fee trading, Robinhood, TD, all these. You can jump back in, right? Do not be scared to get out of a stock, put some money in your pocket, right, and then get back in a stock and buy the dip. Now, here's what's probably going on: is we got the Fed up in Jackson Hole tomorrow starting, right? They start tomorrow on Thursday, right? Now, Jay Powell does not make his speech until 10 a.m. on Friday, right? But they're going to talk about tapering. We've had 3 good days, and we didn't see a real big sell-off yesterday. So this is what happens. People are absolutely taking profits, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't blame these. This is exactly how you got to trade. If you're in a lot of now, if you're in large and long-term stocks and large caps and mega caps, stay in those and buy the dips. But if you're trading in and out, this is what you got to do. When the market turns down, take your profits, live to fight another day, get the win. I tell my guys on the channel, here's the deal: get the win. I'm not worried about how much money you made. I just want you to get the win. Whether it's 1%, 10%, I don't care. Get the damn win, right? That's how we roll. I bought some Boxel this AM. President bought 20,000 shares. Yeah, I put Boxel up late last night. That's exactly right. So James, if you were in the if you're on the channel, I had Boxel last night. There's a lot of talk this morning on here, guys. Trying to Boxel. Where did I have the Boxel? James, I see you talking a lot here. Also, we had Boxel right there, 20,000 shares. Boom, got it right there. If you can't see it, let me make it a little bigger for you right there. So this is what we do on the channel. This was Jimmy option flow, and AMC option flow was overwhelmingly bullish, as you saw today. Let's see how that plays out over the next couple days. Anybody seeing rockets? Because I am not seeing a lot. I'm seeing a lot of turnout. All right, let's switch gears real quick. I talked about crude, where I'm going to get long at a 76. I talked about most of these today. You know what I did BCH for Steven today. Steven, thank you very much for the tip. I appreciate you, man. Mike, you got Boxel too? What is Boxel doing here? If you guys got Boxels, I'll go and grind it up. We're at 4%, but look at this. Looks like it could be turning over. So if you jumped in Boxel due to being on the channel, you may look. I'd be close to taking profits right here, right? If this thing turns down to under 4%, I'm out. That's the way that I would play it, right? But you guys do you. The thing that I like here, look at that. For the week direction, now, this is a very, very bad TA. So don't shoot the messenger here. Very bad TA. It's directionally, for the most part, sideways, big bump down, and now we're back in a good uptrend since the 19th. So that's a good 6 sessions. I wouldn't say it's directionally bullish, but in the short term it is. You might keep playing that. That's what I saw, and that's why we made the call. I don't make every call that every insider sizes up. I do take a look at them, and you'll see the eyes and the alert in the channel. All right, what was I going to say? BCH. All right, so Steven gave me a phenomenal tip today. Really appreciate you, Steven. And I thought I did BCH for you, and I forget what that. It was a little bitty thing when I had a chance to hold with you guys. There's Steven right here. BCH. You got to get long on BCH at 750. That's what I'm seeing on the TA, right? You got to get long BCH. That's Bitcoin Cash, right? At 750. The others ones I said yesterday, I'm going to go through these quickly. I told him I had some more color yesterday on crypto. Staff turned up again. Let me jump back in this one. Nice. Staffing 360 STAF. Looking like he wants to rock it again. We're still down 90 cents. Just trading a couple of shares. Not doing anything outrageous, especially with the sell-off. GovX is starting to grind and is now green, just so you know. Cat B, which we trade on this channel, is grinding as well. It's not really, well, it's grind. Well, let's look at it. It is grinding up. Low of 3, high of 8 now. Still grinding, has not sold off. Very, very good to know that. CIO is now grinding up as well. All right. Crypto, I said some of this yesterday. If you guys were on here, I'll say it again. Look, you're going to find more alpha in crypto right now. I'm just telling you. If you're trading meme stocks, maybe you get lucky on 1 or 2. And I'm sure there's gurus out there, and they give you literally, they'll give you 20 stocks to watch. What is that? 20 stocks, really? So you're supposed to take a position in every stock, and as one keeps going down, then it pumps. 50%, 14%, right? But you're too far down. So, there's some super guys that I follow. There's some TA guys that I also follow. If they call it out within, let's say, the 3 days before, those are the guys that you want to follow. That really know their stuff. They know about the volumes. They know about the unusual options activity. They know about the large dark pool buys. They know about if there's margin compression, what the gross margin is, blah, 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 right? So those are the good guys. All right, here we go. Crypto, if you didn't see it yesterday, got to get long on Ethereum Classic at 62. You got to get long on Litecoin at 180. And again, some of these are, let me look. Bitcoin Cash at 646. Litecoin's at 178. So it had a pullback, and now we're seeing crypto kind of decouple today from what we are seeing right now as far as the sell-off. In fact, let's just see where we are in the sell-off. Definitely in the Dow. The NASDAQ looks like it could pop back up, so we will continue to hunt rockets. Again, you're going to find more alpha right now in crypto. Litecoin, get long at 180. Got a price target there at 400. XRP, you got to be long at 134. $1.34, get long. Zequilla, you got to be long at 0.095. We're looking at a price target there of 25 cents. Synthetics, SNX, you got to get long at 14. Link, as in chain link, you got to get long at 28. Matic, which would used to be Poly, or is it vice versa? Whatever it is, I've got this ridiculous note. $1.48, you got to get long there. If you hold Engine, you got to get long at $1.72. As far as Coinbase goes, public, you've got the public company. I read some disparaging stuff yesterday about Coinbase and their support. So they're the preeminent exchange, but their fees are out of this world. If you can avoid Coinbase, do it. Use Voyager. You're going to get some slippage on Voyager, but they're not going to charge you $6 to move USDC around. And that's effing insane. Coin, though, to make money and trade that, I would get long around about 255, looking for a price target about 300. Just letting you know. What else we got? All right, so that's what I want to talk about now. Let's see if we can find some rockets, and then we'll have some more interesting news. Who's Bloomberg got on? They did put on Kathy Wood. This might turn, guys. GBDC might turn. It's definitely grinding at a 1%, so it's not going to affect us much if it does turn down. But it looks like it could turn into a rocket. So these rockets, a lot of this is FOMO, guys. Just going to be honest with you. These people are always scanning. Farmy has turned around on me, and I don't trust it. Tell you the truth, because it's done that to me many times before. That's FAMI. What was I saying? So yeah, we're talking about rockets. We're hunting rockets. I am seeing a lot of selling off here. LPTH is still grinding at 4%. Still's got a good ASTS. Good, Mercy. ASTS. Yep. All right. So this is really good, Mercy. So it's got to get above this 948. It gets above that 948, and it will absolutely send it. Hella send there, because that is a. So I wish we could have got in. Well, we couldn't. 225. It still wouldn't have made sense. So it's got to beat the 948. I am going to risk a little bit here. I'm going to go about a 0.3, a little $3 risk here. And if that thing can beat it 9 times out of 10, it probably won't. But it has gone gone green, which it was green this morning before noon. So that's big that it got back to break even for the day. That by itself is big. So we'll continue to monitor that one and make sure that we are aware of that situation by buying a third, just a fraction of that stock, monitoring that stock. GBDC, guys, is still grinding up. We still have a position in that one. It's a very small one, of course. All these are small. So let's talk about tomorrow. How do you play tomorrow? Here's how I'm playing tomorrow. Tomorrow you've got the Fed is going to have news being released. They're up there now. They're flying in today. They meet tomorrow. There's going to be, before Power Hour for sure, they're going to be releasing different remarks from different, from the different Fed committees. Right, Jay Powell's not going to speak, but the others will give interviews, right? And they're going to talk about tapering, and you'll see AGC got one. Boom. This is a big one too. We got a $10 stock. Altimeter growth. All right. So tomorrow Jay Powell's not speaking. He probably will not give an interview, but the others will. And throughout the day on Bloomberg, on CNBC, if you can have it turned on, I would wait to trade to see what the market's going to do in the morning. That'll give you some sense of direction. But throughout the day, you're going to have to watch for, if you're in the market, you're going to have to watch for a sell-off or for the market to turn down. Because if one of those Fed committee members gives a interview that he wants to start to taper in 21, right, and looking at interest rates raising in 22, big problem, real big problem, especially for your growth stocks, right? Especially for your ARC type stocks, your QQQ, your lower QQQ stocks, right? QQQ is the top ETF for the top 100 NASDAQ stocks. Clearly, the bottom 80 are the ones that you're probably trading as well. EVFM, oh, come on. Here we go. It's a good one. It's a good one. We're going to follow this one right here. That's a good one. Let's see. We're at 14. When did this, how did I miss this? At 2:30, it already turned up. How did I miss that? Penny stock too, guys. It can really fly here. So EVFM. I don't know what platform you're on, but let's see what we can do here. Why will it not give me, it's giving me slippage still, getting me in the stock. 86.22, yeah, 86, now it's 84. Horrible slippage. Freak. I'm down 3 already, but we're going to watch this one though. It's a 16. It hasn't had a pullback yet. Actually, let me go back to that, guys. Let me look. I hate looking at this. So we had a bigger green bar, and now that green bar is slipping. Damn it. All right. We got a longer wick, shorter bar now. So it's pulling back slightly. 83, yep. Yep. There's the other bar, just probably went in. It's pushing up on that wick, though. It's fully oversold. RSI's high. Did I say that right? All right. Good deal. We'll just monitor that one. That's a true penny. We're down $1.25 today. That's okay. Got a grinder from the dead CIO. Is that a rocket? No. Could be, though. Oh, it's a REIT. So if you see REITs, they're very seldom do they rocket up. So there's some, some defined rocket maker rules here, guys. And I'm sorry if you don't know all of them, but essentially it's got to go green first. Second, it's got to clear the intraday high, and then you could have a rocket. If it's a REIT, probably not gonna rocket. I've seen one REIT do like 2 or 3% in the last in the last hour, and that was probably, was it last week or the week before last, like 2 weeks ago. But it does happen. Again, it's very, very rare. AGC. What else we got? Got Boxel also. ASTS has done well all day long, right? Oh, I just got turned. See, what I tell you, 9 times out of 10, it gets turned down from the intraday high. It just happens that way. It's tough to. That's not something that I knew. It's just something that I figured out doing enough of these. Now, I used to do these on the channel. Did not stream them, but now we stream because it's just better, because it gives you insight into my mind. It gives me insight into your minds, what you're looking at, what you're trading, and that's what I like to see, right? So, what else? Oh, I wanted to talk about, so one of the tokens that I really like with Sam Brinkman-Freud, or whatever his name is, the guy behind FTX. If you don't know, he was the largest Biden donor. He had FTX was his hedge fund. Now FTX has an exchange, blah, blah. The FTX token, I really like that token, right? If Coinbase had a token, clearly they have a stock now, but if they had come out with a token, that's BNB, I get it. The BNB, that's more of a chain, but What I'm saying is that token, I think, is really, and this is kind of what they're going back and forth with the SEC about, is that really a security or not, right? I think the SEC thinks that. I don't think the lawsuit specifically states that. It's more of a KYC, AML deal, but I believe that is something that EVFM, but I believe that's something that they want to look at. So you get the BNB Binance coin, right? I really like the FTX as well. I even went so far as I've got a bag now of the Voyager coin. It has done crappy like all year. Like I'm probably down, but I believe in Voyager though. And again, when those altcoins pump, guess what? Voyager will pump too. So let me be clear. When the altcoins did pump, the Voyager coin pumped as well, but it crashed really. IMH, guys. Oh, how much volume do we got? Low volume. Mortgage holdings. Skip it. I'll just skip it. Damn it. We just had an upturn on one of the stocks. Just to get back to what I was saying, the Voyager coin, when they all pumped, it pumped significantly, but when it fell, when Bitcoin fell 50%, which now Bitcoin's about 30% from its all-time high again. Now, that Voyager is kind of in the dumps still. I'm not, but you know what? I bought that high. That was not the best buy. So I got long at the right time, but I did not sell out, and I should have sold. So that's how the game. I am. Did I just do that? Mother, I'm talking. Am I losing EVFM? Let's look at the candles. Same wick. You got 3 sold soldiers there. It looks to be going straight up still. I'm going to give it from up 3.13. I thought I was at 3%. Damn it. All right. We'll just stick with it, though. All is not lost there because that thing is moving quick. Yeah, if you're not in EVFM, you might. I bought some. Let's just say that. So clearly this is not financial advice. You do far more TA, far more macro news, far more financials. Although I don't think clearly most people, I think we can all say this now, with the type of market that we're in, even with it being with a lot of chop for the small and mid caps, fundamentals, are they out the door? I would tell you from 2 years ago, yeah, they kind of are, but they're not completely out. Especially when if they do start to taper and interest rates go up, guys, it's going to roll back into value stocks, and then financials become far more important. Just so you're going to have to learn the financial side too. You want to know the TA side. That's what's really helped me out, probably in the past 10 years. But again, I've had 3 different small businesses, companies, got bought out of one, sold the second one, and we're looking to sell the third one. Doing some DD as we speak. So Wolf looks like I'm on this one. It's a big stock too. So that is Petco. It's definitely going to have the volume, 2.6 mil average volume. But is that the relative volume? No, guys. What you're seeing on Robinhood when it says the volume, that's the average volume. That is not the relative volume. Say from yesterday. So you might have one that says 1 million, but the relative volume for that day is 200,000, because right now the volume in the market is well below where the average volumes are. So keep your well, just be mindful of that is what I would say, right? NSIT is grinding. It's up only 1%, but it looks like it's continuing to grind up. See, that, you know what? That's a good example. NIT, see, let me go back. NSIT, since it's only up 1%, what's happening, right? Well, it's not going to sell off. It's only up 1%, right? Now, if something was up 5%, like let's look at ENZ. Hasn't sold off yet, but it's certainly going sideways, right? And then you look at something like, I mean, here's AEMD, right? It was up 4%, selling off now though, right? And so when you have a good day, 4 or 5% for sure. I mean, even 2% is a good day for a lot of these stocks, especially with the chop. You know, Apple, I believe asked Steven. So I believe it broke under 148. That's I believe that's a key support, and Apple may have that might be a pivot point. I'll have to look, but that is not good that it slipped under that support. I'm not sure where it is now. Let's look real quick. Yeah, so it slipped under 148 and is now above one. So that's a buy the dip. So here's what you're seeing here. Apple mega cap. I know this is power hour, but what you're seeing here, guys, is it went to 147. The support was at 148, 147.8. Like it barely slipped underneath it, and now it's heading back up because everybody bought that dip. Promise you, the institutional guys bought it too. Everybody did, right? That's a key support level, right? If it's squarely above 148, like 149.50, 150, probably get a little bit more bullish, right? I would, but again, that's a mega cap, right? That's an aircraft carrier. So it's tough to short Apple, my gosh, especially with the Christmas season. IMH, I swear I just saw that thing turn. You know what? I've stopped 3 times on this damn stock. Let's give it a shot. Let me see what the port looks like. What are we looking like? I'm down in EVFM. Everything else is green. I'll keep it. EBFM. Yeah, it's getting longer wicks and shorter candles. Come on, give me some time. We got. Gosh, I've talked for 45 minutes, guys. If you knew me personally, you would say, Mark, that's nothing new, right? But most of you don't. You just know me from the tube, or you know me from TikTok, and great. But yeah, I can talk. I talk about a lot of stuff. So if you got any questions, now's the time. We got 13 minutes. With 10 minutes to go, we might spot a rocket because it just seems to happen that way. And I'm probably scrolling through here so fast, I'm missing something. Again, if you got crypto questions, ask those now. If you got stocks, if you want to ask about a certain stock, I'll give you what I can for now. If not, you're going to have to ask in the channel. We're at stocktrade.tips on Telegram. Again, free channel. That's right, free. Tips are accepted. Steven, shout out. Give you some TA that I follow. There's some really good ones out there that I follow. All Star, I follow them. Not World Star, All Star. So you want to follow them. There's some individual guys that are really, really good when it comes to TA, even far better than me. What you like to see on guys that have good TA, there's a certification called a CMT. Certified Master, I believe it's CMT, technician-ish. So CMT. So if you're following a guy who does phenomenal or good TA, you want to see if they've got a CMT. I do not have a CMT. So it takes about 18 months to get, and once you get one, I've heard the networking is very, very good. I just came across it like last week. There was a guy on the channel. We discussed it, and CIO maybe turn it up here. Ooh, again, that's a REIT though. All right, EVFM is going the wrong way. I mean, guys, I just don't see this. It's probably wanting to. It's turning. What am I down? Almost 2.5%. Yeah, I don't see that moving up. I've got to get out, guys. I should have got up when I was up 3% when I saw it for just a split second. And now I'll lose that. So we're down $1.28 today. What were we at, $5 yesterday? Excuse me. Let's keep it moving. Let's pull the slot, pull the lever, let the slot machine roll. Because you know what? In 2020, that's exactly what the entire market, it was a slot machine, you know? Oh, I know I want to talk about. I want to talk about gold real quick. Oh, hang on a second. ATS is moving back up again. What's on the watch list for tomorrow? DB, I will not know until I look at, I can tell you that I like this at the first glance. I like the LOV. I do. And the CEO sized up, pretty big size up here, 23% larger position. LOV sized up today, and he got in at 350. It's at 335. Oh, I'm sorry. It's from yesterday, right? So I'm not sure what it is today, but if here's some, this will help you out with the insider trades, guys. If it's the same day, that's great. Make sure it does not have an M or a D or an A. If it's the CEO, it holds far more weight. If it's above 5%, it holds far more weight, right? If it's a C-level executive, it holds far more weight. If it's a director, those can be iffy sometimes, right? But you got it. But I'm liking love here. Let me see what else has come in. Nope. Still. Let me see. Life LFMD did us well today. I called that one. Stephen, you'll have to tell me if you're on here when I called that one. Yeah, I called it at the bottom as I saw a size up. So we got from -5 to a positive 7% pump. Boom. So we called the dip on that one, and now it's rolling over, as most stocks are. God, there's a lot of stocks rolling over, guys. I hate to see that, but it is the market, and the market does what it do. Let's keep on rolling here. I believe Wolf has Wolf pulled back. Wrecker's a good one. It's grinding now. I don't see that as a rocket. But we got 8 minutes. I should see at least one more rocket here. SLNO looks like it could rocket, but it's got to make an intraday high, and it hadn't done that yet. But it is a full green candle, though. If you want to try your luck at that one, IMH has just pulled back on me. I'll have to get to that in just a second. SNGH is still grinding for me. That's nice to see. Come on. Do we have ARCT was grinding? It's at 390, 4%, but it's selling off. That's a great biotech. Rolling through here. Oh, gold. So gold has been the worst investment this year, guys. Most of you probably already know. You could literally throw a freaking dart at any type of chart with any kind of asset class on it, and it's done better than gold, right? I forget the guy that downs crypto all the time. Oh, Schiff. Is it Peter Schiff? Is that his name? And gold sucks. Now, I will say this about gold. It's gone down this year, right? I mean, if that's a store of value, but it moves down. I saw a chart. It's moved down like $200. Again, not a huge move like crypto, but it's going the wrong way, playa. That's the problem that I see, right? And it's supposed to be some, store of value. I just think with Gen Z, millennials hitting the crypto hard, they own more crypto than they own stocks. You gotta be in crypto. I can't make it more clear, guys, okay? But you need to do your due diligence. Understand what you're getting into, right? Typically, and I say this typically, if you're in a top 10 Crypto, it's probably a fairly good one. Litecoin's number 10, and that's still a shit coin. I'll just say it. It used to not be, but it is now. Solano's in there. Cardano is in there. Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'm very bullish on crypto. I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. Again, Bitcoin's going to give you some alpha over the market, but the beta is going to come from the smaller coins, and that's what you need to know. The smaller coins are going to give you better beta, right? So hit the message boards. Ask me questions about the ones that I like. Really quick, Link. I love Chainlink as well. I'm not a big Ethereum Classic guy. I do hold XRP. I am not part of the XRP army, if you would, but I root for him. Boy, I have lost a lot here. This is going the wrong way quickly. AGC has completely pulled back, gone the wrong way. You are not a player today. IMH, again, it did what I thought it was going to do. It's a REIT. Sell off. I need it. So this is the thing too, guys. I don't like overnight risk, especially if I hate to call this day trading. It's not. This is just gambling. I am just gambling. That's what this is. So just let you know, Power Hour on StockTrade.tips or Wall Street Sizing Up. It's just gambling, period. Right? That's what this is. It's hell. This is more fun for me than freaking gaming. You know, I can make a little money. Hell, instead of watching a guy, do a first-person shooter. I get it, but it's not something that I get into. If you look at that chart, ASTS was all over the map. Who was giving me that? Mercy. Yeah, mercy me. My God, that thing was all over the chart. Look at what is going on here. Good Lord. Looks to be headed up slightly here, but we'll get a cash out or take our chips off the table. 4 minutes till the closing bell. I don't know how many of you guys trade after hours, but after hours, if something has grinded up, it typically will continue to grind up. Just letting you know. That's just a tip from me. There is a lot lower volume in after hours, so understand that. So a big buy or sell could absolutely tip the scale, but if they've been grinding all day, they typically continue to grind. And I think you can trade on Robinhood, on most of them. You can trade 30 minutes after the bell. So just to let you know that you can buy and sell. I would do a limit buy and a limit sell. And if somebody doesn't take that on the level 2, you can see what the true stock movement is on level 2. The buy and the sell walls, we can talk about that another day. Good, Pico sold off complete. That sucks. That thing went from 4 up to maybe even about to go negative. TCAT, great winner today, 56% up. You'd love to see it. ANIX, that's a favorite of ours. Love to see it. Let's see what we got here. Nope, we have it. So most of the insider trades will come in right after the bell. That's when they come in, and then you have the West Coast that are 2 hours after that, right? So you got to understand the swaggy stock. Let's see if anything's changed. NAKD, Steven on here because he'll know what it did. In fact, let me look at that because that was some big talk this morning. I bet it sold off. Nope. Up 9. What high was 11? Nice. Very good day for NAKD. Directionally, it is absolute. Oh yeah. That would not. So just from what I'm looking at here, guys, that is not. Now I don't have the TA level right here. What's this one? 68. It's sitting on a nice resistance level here, but it is directionally short-term bullish. Let you know. You heard it here first. And that sucker could absolutely squeeze. That is absolutely a meme stock. It's got a small float. So what you need in a meme stock, you need a small float and you need high short interest. You can find websites that will give you the short interest. FinViz does. Wolf, I got to let you go here. I got 1 minute to get out of my positions. That's what we are doing. Are there any last questions before we say, oh, this was actually pretty good stock? No, 0.15. But for me, not too bad. We just sold off. All right, we are out of the positions. We lost $1.30. We are up for the week, what, $2? And there is the bell. And if you were on Bloomberg like I'm looking at now, you would see that that'd be it. So, all right. I see a lot of you guys dropping off. Really appreciate you guys jumping on here. Again, if you got questions, jump into the stock trade stocktrade.tips, right? That's our website. So I keep it and see what's going on here. Okay, so jump into the stocktrade.tips. You'll see us on Telegram. I'll answer questions there. I'll be here for another 2 hours, but know that I'm probably making a TikTok, and I'm looking for insider and fund, and if there's any funds that have sized up that are still viable stocks that are in a directionally bullish, or that are directionally bullish, that's what I'll be looking at. With that being said, guys, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. We will be on here tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. Again, if you're trading tomorrow, I would hold off a little bit. Let the market tell you the direction it's going to go, and then jump in. If you've got swing trades, you need to watch your stocks, your equities closely tomorrow, because I think there's going to be quite a few swings. So with that being said, guys, as I've said before, watch your six, you go hard in the paint. We'll see you next time.